Officials of the Indian Army revealed the details of the ongoing Operation Sindoor today. In a detailed briefing, they stated that the Indian strikes were precise and calculated and aimed only at taking down the terror dens in Pakistan. Let us now take a look at some of these key details from the briefing.
I have no doubt in my mind that we achieved total surprise, and those strikes across those 9 terror hubs left more than 100 terrorists killed, including high-value targets such as Yusuf Azhar, Abdul Malik Rauf, and Mudassir Ahmed that were involved in the hijack of IC-814 and the Pulwama blast. We realized that some of these terror hubs were now bereft of any presence and had preemptively been vacated, fearing retribution from us. There was also a term of reference and our own binding, self-imposed restriction to target only terrorists and thus prevent collateral damage.
We were saturated with a raid of Pakistani unmanned aerial vehicles and small drones. And these came in waves in our civilian areas, over our military installations, and all of them were successfully intercepted. Few of them did manage to land. However, there was not much damage that they did. And we have our robust counter-US hard kill and soft kill systems which did the job.
The Indian Air Force played a major part in these strikes by engaging some of these camps, and the Indian Navy provided wherewithal in terms of precision munitions. The Indian Air Force obviously had their assets up in the sky. The Pakistan Army has reported to have lost approximately 35 to 40 personnel in artillery and small arms firing on the line of control between the 7th and the 10th of May.
If I comment on anything, it will only be advantage adversary. So we don't want to give him any advantage at this stage. All I can say is that we have achieved our objectives that we selected, and all our pilots are back home.
You may be aware that we tested and refined tactics and procedures at sea during multiple weapon firings in the Arabian Sea within 96 hours of the terrorist attack. The aim was to revalidate our crew, armament, equipment, and platform readiness to deliver various ordnance on selected targets precisely. Thereafter, our forces remained forward deployed in the Northern Arabian Sea in a dissuasive and deterrent posture with full readiness and capacity.
And I have already made it very clear towards the end of what I said that it's only a couple of hours ago that the Chief of Army Staff has carried out a security review, and he's authorized our Army commanders to deal with violations of any kind from across the borders in a manner that they deem fit. So again, to reiterate, the response will be fierce and it will be punitive.
And Itinerary for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibul, was at the briefing and has been tracking all the developments closely. He has sent us this report.
A strong message by the Indian military to the Pakistani side today, detailing about every action, including how the Indian side was able to decimate and neutralize the terror camps in Pakistan. And later, after the Pakistani action and Pakistani attempt to attack India was able to retaliate it in a strong way, thwarting the Pakistani attempts, and Pakistani air bases were impacted and damaged by the Indian Indian strikes, including the Noor Khan Air Base, essentially sending message to the heart of Pakistan. Clearly, a new threshold has been established, a new normalcy has been established between India and Pakistan with the Indian action in response to the Pahalgam terror attack, which was conducted by the Pakistani terrorists last month. All in all, an important day here in New Delhi, and clear message from New Delhi that when it comes to cross-border terrorism, there will be zero tolerance. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Subal for WION in New Delhi.